right, let's go. Welcome back. S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar here in Soi Buakhao, Pattaya, Thailand. My name is John C. Bringing you action today. We have up next Bobby G versus Surat Bangkok BKK. This is a handicap match. Bobby goes to 8 games. Surat goes to 7 games. No money balls. No money balls in this match here. As Bobby potted the one on the break. He's got a long cut shot on the blue 2. 2 ball down. White ball comes down and around. Taps the 6. Made it a little funny, but he's got a good look at the red 3 ball here. All the balls are down table. All 6 of them. China. And he shoots the 3 into the rail and had a look at the 5, but the 3 didn't fall. So Surat ends up snookered behind the 6 and the 9. It's going to have to come 1 or 2 cushions into that 3. 1 cushion into the 3-7, but the white ball is going to fall in the middle right hand side bag. So Bobby G with ball in hand, 6 balls on the table. Like I said before, all the balls are down below the side pockets. The 8 balls near a rail, about 3 diamonds up from the lower right hand corner pocket. That's the red 3 went a little farther than he wanted. Now he's going to have to contend with that 9 ball off of the 5. You can avoid it if you want to stroke it and bring it to the side rail and back out. But let's see what he's got in mind here. It's exactly what he had in mind. But yeah, the white ball got away from him. Now it's a little bit more tricky. Still a serviceable position though. But you got to stay down on this ball real good. He overcut that green 6 ball, so Surat returns to the table. 4 balls left on the table. The 8 and the 9 are now pretty close together, separated by about half a ball's width distance near that 3rd diamond up from the lower right. And what's he going to do here? Looks like he's going to want to he went for some inside spin, and in the course of doing so, did not pot the 4. So Bobby returns. Got a pretty thin cut on this. Cut this ball into the upper left. You're going to have to bring the white ball back and forth 3 cushions to get on that 8. Yeah, those are tricky shots for most of us. So I'm not sure if he's trying to play safe or not, but the 7 remains. And of course, doing so, the white ball came across, hit that 9, just moved it away from the rail a little bit farther away from the 8. But Surat's pretty straight. Okay, good shot, good shot. Still got some distance to contend with, but he's got the proper angle. Just do a little stun. Don't necessarily need any spin, but a lot of players like to spin the ball anyway. Come out for that 9 like that, but the 8 ball rattles out of the pocket. A little bit of body movement. So Bobby G returns. Open hand bridge. Going to try to bring that white ball above, I believe. Yeah, above. Avoid the scratch, which he did, and nice tasty position on that 9. About a diamond away, a little more from that 9. Down to the 9. 9 ball down. Bobby G has won. right, Surat to break. Breaks off. Got 2 balls up table, 3 ball near the left-hand side pockets. All the other colors are down table, and none of the colors disappeared from the playing surface. So Bobby G to shoot. Shoots the one, overcuts the one. White ball comes to the side rail and out, but leaving no shot for Surat. Safe there, but he left a look for Bobby with the yellow ball in the upper left-hand corner pocket. Natural position just to get to the right of that 6 with the white ball like that, but he overcut the one in the process. Also snookering Surat again on that black 8 ball. Now he's got 3 balls up table. The 3 ball is about an inch away from the left-hand side bag. Down table, we've got the 2, the 4, the 6, the 8, and the 9. The 9 has moved off its usual perch on the foot spot. No hit, foul shot, ball hand. And of course, doing so, the white ball comes, taps the 8 down to the bottom rail, almost to the bottom rail, in between the first and second diamonds from the lower right-hand corner pocket. So Bobby G with ball in hand. G undercuts that blue tube, but once again, for the 3rd time, leaves no shot for Surat. That's 9 ball for you. You want fair? I don't know. This is the game for you. Funny things happen all the time. But he makes a good hit, gets a legal shot, gets a rail afterwards. But he did left Bobby G with a look. I'm not sure what he's doing. Yeah, he's going upper left. Yeah, you gotta go upper left, right? There you go. Watch out, 4 ball. Oh my, flirting with disaster there. Almost got himself behind that pink 4. But he's got to find a pocket for this same set. Pink 4. So he comes down. 2 rails, taps the 6 a couple of times, and he's got a cut shot in the side or a safety if he so chooses. Okay, pots in the side, nice shot, but the white ball got away a little bit. Wanted a little more out of that. White ball comes up, taps the 7. So now he's got a missable shot on the 5. He does. He hangs the ball. And white ball. A little bit of drama on that shot there. That ball is deep in the jaws, touching the lower knuckle of the upper right-hand corner pocket. 6 ball is about 6 inches away from the middle of the right-hand side bag. He goes rail first into the rail, bringing the white ball down table. And he's got to look at the 6. Got about 3.5 feet separating the white ball and the 6. You can't just pop this ball and stop your ball. You don't have to do much. You might be going forward. Yeah, he went forward, but the 6 rattles out of the pocket. Did not leave a shot for Bobby. Almost froze him to the ball, but got about an inch away, maybe. So as he plays safety, it looks like that. Okay, that'll work for most players. but he's not far away, so return safety is not too difficult. So Surat just shaves the 6, sending it under the center diamond or the top cushion, and left Bobby with about a 7-foot shot. Is he going? He's trying to cut this ball? I think he is. No. Safety. Okay. But he's left I believe this ball does bank on the side. But he didn't quite. He had to use a little bit of reverse English on that. He caught the knuckle with the 6. So Bobby now. Straight in on the 6 on the side. Stopped the ball. Made sure he got an angle on that 7 to come down table. Follow it just to the left of that 9 coming down table there. Just like that. Make sure he has an angle on the 8. He's got to be careful the white ball don't get away. He's lightning fast wrestling tables. And white ball got away a little bit. He's going to have some distance to contend with, but he's got the nice angle. He's pretty much pretty close. There you go. White ball down. Bobby G has 2. Once again, thank you for joining us, folks. This is a 3-day the S1 9-ball super high roller event. A 3-day singles event. This is a handicapped 9-ball event. 3 days, and simultaneously they are having a second place tournament at the same time here. They call it a plate. So if you do not qualify on day 1, your tournament's not over. You're automatically entered into the second chance tournament. No additional entry fee. So you're going to get at least 4 matches out of the deal for your entry fee. And this was a highly sought after event. 9-ball down, but that's not the golden break. That ball spots back up. So I potted the 1, potted the 2, potted the 9. I got 6 balls remaining. 2 balls up table, the 3 and the 6, and down table we've got the 4, 5, 7, and 9. And no pocket for the 3. So he plays a safety, trying to use that 7-9 as blockers, but the white ball went underneath the 9, went to the left of those 2 said balls. And Surat's got a look, finally got a look at something here. That 3 ball just will not fall. And ends up leaving the shot for Bobby. Two rails back and forth, most likely, like that, just like that. And he's on that big 4, albeit about 5 feet away. But the 5 ball is just right there, so you don't have to do a whole lot with the white ball, just like that. On the 5, he's got to go up table for the 6. 1, 2, okay, all right. So he's going to, I don't think he's going for position on the combination. I think he's just going to try to clear these balls. He did not cut that 6 ball enough. Goes into the top cushion and leaves Surat. A nice, tasty shot on the 6. 3 balls left on the table. And I'm looking at this. Yeah, pretty close to being wired here on the 7-9. I'm not sure if that's what he's looking at, though. He's just going for the clearance. Nice shot, straight in, pretty straight in. White ball's off the cushion. That's key. That is key. You can just try to pop it and stop it, not even bring the white ball to a cushion, or just barely to a cushion, just like that. And he's ideal 9. Surat down the 9. Open hand bridge. Left-handed player. 9 ball down. Surat has 2. He's kicking himself over that 6 ball, but gotta have a short memory in this game. I'll tell you what. If you were worried about something you missed the last frame or 2 frames ago, I promise you will have no chance going forward. You gotta just erase that from your memory banks, hit the delete button, whatever you want to call it. But you still got a lot of pool to be played. So let's go. Let it go. Surat, open hand bridge off the rail, breaks off. Nothing went down. I didn't see anything fall. Yeah, 9 balls left on the table. We got 4 balls up table, 5 balls down table, 9 balls on the foot spot, but no. I don't know if you can get to it from there. He did. He barely got it. Good shot, Bobby. But he left a nice little shot on the one on the side for Surat. We got 4 balls up table, 5 balls down table. No clusters and no balls are on the rail. Caught the one, but I did not get an angle. He's going to have to screw straight back to bring that white ball up table for that red 3. But did not pot the 2, so Bobby will return with a...
Yes.
I don't know. This is kind of an in-between shot to get on that 3. I don't know if he might be playing safety here. Yeah, he played a kind of a containing safety, but he didn't want the white ball to go back up as far. But still, not bad with what he was faced with. So Surat has a similar shot. Just the angle is just a little too sharp to slow roll the ball in and leave a shot for the 3. So he plays a bank and banks the ball in. He apologizes though. I'm not sure if he was trying to pot the ball or not, but regardless, that's the rules of 9 ball. So he's on that red 3 with a nice angle to get on that pink 4. Three ball down, white ball getting away though. He's going to be on top of the 7. Yeah, that's going to be a little harder than he wanted. So easy to miscue shooting over a ball like this, even though it's not 100% over the ball. But no problem for him. He pots the ball in, brings the white ball about 2 diamonds up from the upper left. But this is a little bit of a tester here. The 6 balls available up table. He overcut that 5, but no shot for Bobby. 9 has blocked his access to that orange 5 ball there, so he's going to go to the bottom rail, a little spin, and he makes a good shot, legal shot, but he left an opening for Surat. Process moving the 9 not far away from that left-hand side pocket. Surat pots the ball in, avoids the scratch on the side. He's got an angle, but that 9 ball is huge. That 9 ball is huge. Getting on this is difficult. You might want to come around and play the bank actually, and right outside bank. Pots the ball and comes down. Avoids the snooker, but could cut this into the 9. Potting the 7 to the side, but you have to use a little bit of pace. That 9's a little far away. Yeah, he caught it, but he didn't give it enough power for it to ricochet off the 9 into the side. So Bobby returns.
ชีวิตคือเขาไม่ให้เราอยู่ข้างล่างเลยนะอยู่บนยาวเลยแข่งข้างบนเหรอ Evening
No problem. ไม่เป็นไร
Sorry นะ Mr.
No problem.
John
All right, he's on the black 8 ball. You just keep winning.
โอ้โหข้าวใหม่น้องเข้าไปก่อนเดี๋ยวพี่แข่งเลยเก็บไว้
Yeah, don't worry.
ดอน
As Bobby pot tonight. You just keep winning. Don't worry about this. This will be here, no problem. I can go all day. I was talking to our Thai announcer. He's playing in the tournament. He's still winning. Jeed, Thai man, and pretty good pool player. He's still playing upstairs. So the original idea was for us to go back and forth, but I'm not playing in any of these events, so I can go all day, all night long if I have to. But at some point, you will be hearing Jeed commentating on with. He's a Thai player, so it'll be a Thai language broadcast. Good chance to brush up on your Thai, because 9 ball is universal. That's the beauty of it. Doesn't matter where you're from, all the players understand the game. Most of them, anyway. As Bobby G breaks off, makes the ball in the lower left. And he's got a cut shot on the 1. Easy for the white ball to get away. Might use the 3 as a speed bump kind of deal, but he overcut the 1. Taps for 3 in the process. So Surat has got a very thin cut on the 1. Looks like he's taking it on here. He undercuts the ball. Watch out, white ball. White ball ends up hanging in the jaws, the lower right-hand corner pocket, leaving Bobby G about a 10-foot shot on that 1 ball shooting out of the jaws. These shots are usually not very fun. No problem for him though, but is he going to have a look? I think he is going to have a look. Nice shot, Bobby. Got some distance to deal with, but hey, still at the table. If he can pot this and get a decent angle on the 3, there's a good chance for a clearance here. All right. Yeah, Bobby G has improved a lot. He's a regular fixture here in S1 and around Pattaya. Pretty much anywhere there's a pool table, he puts a lot of time into his game. He's improved quite a bit. I've noticed he's actually won one of these events, I believe, about 3-4 months ago. But he misses the 3, so Surat's got the 3 in the upper right, but he's got to come down for that 4-6 combination. He overcuts the 3 ball, rattles out of the upper right-hand corner pocket. He got position on the 4-6 combination, but as my friend used to say, Gina Hola, said all the position in the world ain't going to help if you don't make the ball. So there you go. Bobby plays a return safety, but that got away from him. He's going to have a look at the 3 in the side here, about an inch away from the ledge of the right-hand side bag. So again, getting the right angle on this 4 is key. Dribble down, the white ball taps to 8, but he's going to have a decent look at this. But again, with all combinations, it's off angle. And what happens after? So, yeah, the 6 ball did not fall, it rattled out. Yeah, combinations, man. You got to practice them. There's just no way to get a feel and feel confident, and if you don't practice a few. Now there's interesting shot, but he screwed himself into the pocket. It's a white ball. So Surat with ball in hand. 4 balls left on the table. 2 balls up table, 2 balls down table. 8 and 9 are down table. The 4 and 5 are up table. As he shoots the 4 in to the side with ball in hand. And now, pretty straight on that 5. So he can either stop his ball, accept a cut on the 8, or bring it back like that. So he's got to look at it. But he's put himself on the rail, though, making it a little bit more difficult. Down. All right, good shot, Surat. Make sure he gets that white ball off of that cushion. Not deadly straight in, but pretty tasty shot for the 9 ball. Nine ball down. Surat has 3. And Surat to break. Breaks off the scratches. All the colors are on the table. Up table you have the 1, the 4, and the 5, just above the side pockets, right of center. Down below you've got the 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, 8. 2 is near the 3rd diamond up from the lower right-hand corner pocket, off the rail a little bit. So he's got a natural angle to get an angle on this 2, and he's gonna bump the 2 and be close to his work, but worked out ideal. He's got the 3 right there in the side, but just be careful of that green 6 ball there. All right, and he exercises that proper caution. He's got to look at the 3, but the white ball's going to have to go to a rail with the white ball here, I believe. Maybe not. No, he's dead straight. Okay, so he was able to roll forward. So he's on that 4 nicely so. But not straight in. Still got a little bit of an angle. He's going to use a little left-hand spin, looking like. Well struck, brought the white ball in between the side pockets. And he may not have to bring a white ball to a rail. He could just pop it and stop it. Okay, a little bit of an angle he had. Now he's not dead straight in. He's looking at the 7-9 combination possibly after the 6. But first you got to take care of the 6. He might be playing on the 7. Yeah, he just tried to get on the 7. Good shot, buddy. Yeah, he's improved a lot. I remember the first time I saw him. He wasn't pocketing balls with this regularity. But he's looking pretty solid here. As the 7 goes down, brings the white ball up to the head string. Not straight in. Bring the white ball off of the left-hand side cushion out for that 9, like that. Not straight in, but pretty ideal, pretty optimum. 9 ball down, Bobby G has 4. Surat has 3. And we're going to step away for a second, back in a couple of minutes. We are back. Bobby G to break. Break left side. Pots the 1 and almost 9 in the same side pocket. But I cannot tell if he's got enough room to make that 2-6 combination, but regardless, it'll be a little dicey. I don't think yeah, he's playing safe, I think, but he's recalculating. All right, what are we doing here? He went for the combination, and he made it, and got position on blue too. Nice shot, Bobby. Got a little angle to contend with, though. Little tiny angle to contend with. Easy to let that white ball go above the, if you're above the second diamond, it's going to be much more difficult. So he tries to go around the horn, but that rarely works out when I try it with all that traffic up table. But he's still got to look at the 3. He's got about a 7.5 foot shot, cut shot on the 3 if he chooses to take it on. But he plays safe. Moves the 9 off the side rail, and the 3 is almost unavailable for Surat. Up table you have the 3, 7, 8, 9. Down table you have the 4 and the 5. No clusters and no balls are on the rail. Surat is kind of a containing safety. Tried to use that 8, avoided the knuckle, but Bobby's got to look at the 7. He's got to look. Yeah, he's got to look at the three, but position is not guaranteed. You have to bring the white ball back to the side rail, back over, in this case under the 4, but that did not work out. He rattled a 3, and it remains near the jaws of the lower left-hand corner pocket. So Surat, with 6 balls left on the table, a nice opportunity here. Taps the 3 in. There's a nice little angle on the 4 for the upper left. It's a natural angle to come off that left-hand rail and out for that orange 5. He might be shooting. No, he's not shooting the side. Yeah, he looked like he was torn between the side and the corner, and he ended up right in the middle. 4 ball hit the second diamond up from the upper left-hand corner pocket. So Bobby returns with a pretty nice angle here. Just pot the ball, and he tried to get a little closer, and of course doing so rattled the 4. So the 4 remains about half a diamond away from the upper left-hand corner pocket. Surat tried to cut it in, but he did not cut the ball enough. White ball comes off top rail, taps the 7 in the process, leaving Bobby a cut shot, about a 4-foot cut shot on that pink 4 ball there. He's going side to side, safety, trying to use the 8 as a blocker. Got at least a partial snooker, but I think Surat's got a piece of this 4. He went rail first, so we're never going to know. 4 ball goes down below and gets a snooker behind the 9, so nice shot. Rail first. Showing a little bit of knowledge there, Surat. Can't leave him tough, leave him long. He got a snooker to boot. And this 4-7 combination is not on, even if he were to try to go to the air. But that would probably, he's trying it. Easy to jump the ball off the table at shots like these. Oh, it bounced, but it remained on the slate bed. Ooh, danger, danger. So Surat returns with a pretty nice shot on the 4. Is he going in the side or the corner? Cuts it in the side, moves the 9, got the 9 moving around, but it's not going to fall. But he's still got a nice position on that 5, about 5 feet away from that orange 5. Natural position to come up, maybe around center table-ish for the white ball, for that 7 in the lower right. Like that. Nice speed control, brings the white ball just about center table. And he's got just a little bit of an angle here. Gonna have to pop it into the rail and out for that 8 ball. Overcut the 7, kind of 2-stroked it. So the 7's still moving. Bobby's got about a 5-foot shot on that same set 7. Gotta watch out for the 9 ball. It could get in your way and spoil the party here. Mainly just focus on potting the ball. Yeah, he was worried about that 9 and kind of visually distracting. As the 7 ball remains. Right. Pretty straight. So he screws back. All right, that should work. Very serviceable position, about a 3-foot shot. 3 feet away from that black 8 ball. What do you want to do? You want to play in the corner or the side? Cuts the ball in. He's playing it in the lower left. Not straight in, though. This is missable. I know from experience. It's not 100%er. But still very serviceable. Just give it its due attention, and the 9 will fall, which it does. So Surat has 4. 4-4. Race to 4 from this point forward. break from the same side as he has been previously, but he uses the open hand bridge off the rail to break the balls. Pots one in the lower left, and he's going to have a look at the one, I think, unless that 3 comes down and spoils the party, but I'm pretty sure he still has the 1 available, which he does. Key here is just getting on that 2, avoiding the 3. Okay, he's a little spin, but now he's a little bit of hampered queuing. A little bit of hampered queuing on that blue 2. And it was just enough to make the shot difficult enough where he rattles the 2. So it remains up near the upper right-hand corner pocket, off the rail a little bit. He's going forward on this. 1, 2, 3 rails. Watch out, 7. He's going to be... I think he might have started himself. Yeah, he got himself. He's partially snookered on this 3. He's elevating 45 degrees, 60 degrees. Little masse action, hits the ball, gets a rail after contact, legal shot, but he left the 3 available for Surat. Up table, you got the 5 above the side pockets, not far from the right-hand side pocket, up a little bit to the right, and all the other colors remain down below. 9 balls on the foot spot, and as usual, no clusters and no balls are on the rail. Pop and stop action there for a natural angle on the 4 to come under to the right of the 7 and up for that 5 in the side, most likely. Oh, he almost cut that 7, but that'll work. That'll work. I thought he was going to go to the right of the 7, but that is also serviceable. 5 almost straight in the side. 6 is available from almost anywhere, so he screws back in that window between the 7 and the 9 for the 6 in the lower right-hand pocket. Where does he want to put the 7? He wants to put it in the lower. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. It's on the short side, but hey, still very serviceable position. Screw back to the rail and out a little bit. But he screwed it to the cushion, making the 9-ball shot a little bit harder. Still a very high percentage shot here, but man, those rails, you want to keep that white ball off of him if you can avoid it. But no problem for him. 9-ball down. Surat has 5. This is day 2 of a 3-day S1 9-ball super high roller event here in Soi Buakhao, Pattaya, at the S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar. My name is John C. Thank you for coming along. I really appreciate it. Bobby to break. Breaking off the left-hand side. 1 ball almost went in the side, but caught the knuckle, went down table, but he did pot the 2, I believe, in the left-hand lower pocket. I think so, but it's down regardless. But no shot on the 1. No shot on the 1 unless he wants to try to take on a long-range 1-4 combination. But the 4 is off the rail below the first diamond from the lower right-hand corner pocket. So it doesn't look like there's a potting opportunity for the 1. Most likely a safety attempt here. Unlikely. He could push out, but unlikely. Most players won't when they're close range to the ball and they can see it. They're not hampered by any balls in the way. So Looks like he's going to cut it below. He cuts it in the pocket. Nice shot. A little bit of eagle eye action there, but he's got no shot on the 3. Moved one of the balls in the course of doing so. And possible bank. He tried to use a little bit of left-hand spin. But look at this. Oh, man. Almost made it 3 in the side. So Surat sitting on 5 games here. Got 7 balls left on the table. And again, you got the 6 ball up table, the 5 balls in between the side pockets, left of center. The 3 ball is to the right of the 5, just a little below the invisible line between the 2 side pockets. But pretty serviceable position from here as he just taps the 3 in and accepts a little bit of distance. He's going to have to screw back. He's pretty much dead straight, close to being dead straight. Just want to make sure you keep that white ball off of the cushion, but he didn't screw back quite a bit enough. A little bit of a jab there. Easy to do when you're stretched out, but still got a decent shot on the 5. He overcuts, and the white ball is coming down. It's not going to scratch though. It's going to be near the jaw. And ends up almost on the jaw, the lower left-hand corner pocket, leaving Bobby with a kind of a hamper cueing shooting off the rail. I mean, the cut shot is available on the 5, but position will be in no sense guaranteed here. So I don't believe he's going to take it on. But let's see what he does. He shoots the 5 into the 6. And almost got him behind this. He almost got the white ball behind the 6, but he does have the 5 available in that upper right-hand corner pocket. He's got to get around for that 6. He goes around all right, almost scratches, but catches the knuckles, ends up with about a 6-foot shot on that green 6 ball. All 3 remaining balls beside the 6 are down table within a few inches of each other out in space there. Shoots it in with the left-hand spin, and he's going to be kind of on the 50-yard line, so to speak. So let's see. Looks like he's trying to cut this ball in the left-hand side pocket like that, which he does, but no shot on the 8. Got just where he didn't want it to be. He wanted to be like center table with the white ball, something like that. So he's got to go to a rail here, which he does. Did he bank? No. It's gonna leave Bobby with a good chance to even a score here. Bobby's got 4. Surat has 5. Race to 8. The 9 balls on the foot spot, like usual. You'll see that 90% of the time when they're using these racking templates, because they just sort of squeeze the rack together so well. The balls all press on the 9 at the same time, and it ends up not going anywhere off the break. Good shot, Bobby. Make sure he gets that white ball away from those cushions. So he's not dead straight, but he's just rolling forward here. But he catches the point. Jumped up a little bit there, Bobby. A little bit of jack-in-the-box action there. And Surat with the off-angle cut shot here. That lower left pocket could come into play with the white ball. You can pot the ball without scratching, but if you hit a little thick, you could scratch. Lower left. So he undercuts the ball. The white ball comes up near. It's going to end up near the kitchen, near the head string, near the rail. 2 diamonds up from the upper right. Leaving Bobby kind of a spot shot type of deal. Kind of things we used to practice when the rules were different. But he's shooting off the rail. But pots in nicely. All right, Bobby G evens the score. We are knotted at 5 games apiece. Surat to break. Breaking off the right-hand side again, shooting off the rail. And he's been using an open hand bridge. He continues to do so with the break. You see a whole lot of players do that, but in this case it worked out. He potted 2 balls in the left-hand side bag. And he's got about a 5-foot shot on the blue 2. Up table, you got the 2, the 5, and the 6. Down table, you've got the 3, 4, 8, 9. Once again, the 9 is on the foot spot. There's the screw back here pretty straight, but he didn't hit it straight, and the 2 ball remains down table. Got the diamond away from the lower left-hand corner pocket off the rail for Bobby. 7 balls left on the table. No clusters and no balls are on the rail. Not even close. Pots in the 2. Pretty good position on the 3. Maybe just screw back a little bit, just like that. He's got the 4. Gonna bring the white ball back up table. He's stretched out though. Yeah, the stretch, man, the stretch. That's why we have extensions. My rule, I'm not tall. I'm like 5'6" or 167 centimeters. But if that ball is at in between the side pockets, as he almost scratches in one of those side pockets, I grab the extension or the rest or both. I just got so tired of stretching out and doing just what Bobby G does and hanging the ball up. Those extensions are worth their weight in gold, in my opinion. But Surat does not pot the 6, so Bobby returns with a long 8.5 foot shot, something like that on the large 5 in the upper left. Natural position to come a little more than center table. I want to come down a little farther than that. But Key is potting the ball. He comes way down, and he's pretty straight. White ball is not far from the bottom cushion. So really there's no way to get an ideal angle. He's just going to have to roll this forward and take his medicine and accept the cut shot on the 8 ball. Oh, he tried to get a little bit better position and didn't want to take his medicine. So he rattles the 6. It's in the jaws of the upper right-hand corner pocket, excuse me. Natural position to come down for that 8, and the 9 is about a little more than a diamond away from the lower right, down off the rail there. As he pots the ball, spins the ball off the top rail to the side rail. Pretty ideal on this 8 ball. Natural position just to pot the ball in, roll forward. You're going to have position. Just you want your whole focus on potting the 8 here. Just like that. Natural position, white ball comes down, bounces off the bottom rail a little bit. Straight in, nearly so. 9 ball down. Surat has 6. Bobby tried to get a little greedy on that 6, just to get a little better position rather than accept the cut shot on the 8, and it cost him the frame. But he's still at the table, and he only needs 3. Surat needs 2 games for the match. As Bobby breaks off, nothing falls. Surat is basically straight in, but he's hampered queuing with that red 3. No problem for him. Strokes that ball in like it's nothing. Brings the white ball down for a nice angle on the 2 to get to the red 3. All the balls are below the side pockets at this point. You got a little, I don't know if I'd call it a mini cluster with that 6, 7, 9 situation, but a little tricky. As he pots in the 3. A nice angle on the 4 for the upper right. It's got to send it past that side pocket. Come down for that orange 5. And he does so nicely potting the 4. He's on the 5. Where's he going to play the 6? On the side, I think? Yeah. Or the corner. But now he's got a bit more dicey because unless he wants to just stop the white ball right there, shooting it in the upper right-hand corner pocket, and going for a combination, 7-8 combination, perhaps. Which, that's what he tried to do, but the 6 rattles out. Just refuses to fall. So Bobby G returns. 4 balls left on the table. The 6 balls up table, the 7, 8, 9 are down table. The 7 and 9 are separated by maybe half an inch or so near the foot spot, and they're not lined up for a combination on the 9, at least not directly. So he's going to either have to try to play the 7 in the side. He's going into those balls. And it may work out for him here, or it may not. Oh man, that's close. Close enough for a carom shot on the 8. Probably what I would do at this point. And just baby it. You gotta baby it. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's going for the carom shot. White ball off the 7 into the 8, into the corner pocket, just like that. Left himself a bit of an angle though. But he's less than a diamond away from that 7. You can't cut this ball in. White ball's going to go up and back, maybe up and back again, depending on how hard you hit it. And he overcut that ball. It doesn't hang up, but it's just outside the jaws for Surat. 2 balls left to get to the hill here, Surat. Knock. That is opportunity at your door. Gesturing where he wants the white ball to go to the right, underneath the 9, and to the right of it. He actually ends up going into it, which he did not want to do. He's got a bank here. Got to go for the bank, I think. Side, left-hand side pocket. Might double bank if he hit it at good speed. No, he banks it in like it's nothing. Good shot, Surat. He's got 7. He's on the hill. Bobby G to break. He needs 3 in a row here. I know he's capable of it. I've seen it many times, but he's missed a few makeable shots here. So, but you still got a cue in your hand, man. You still got Soju.
Myself.
You. So Surat breaking off. Sitting on the hill. 1 ball down. 8 ball down, 2 ball, not far from the upper right-hand corner pocket, off the rail a little bit. Just got to get that cue ball out of there and down. Didn't he have to come down just to the left of the 7? Like that, spun the heck out of it, and that's pretty good. White ball goes in between the 5 and the 9. The racking template is still on the table for some reason. And yeah, kind of affected the course of the white ball a little bit. But yeah, get that thing out of there, man. That can cause you problems later. So he shoots the 4 into the rail, leaving Bobby. Nice opportunity here to get back in this match. 5 balls left on the table. It is got a nice little angle on the 4 to get to the 5. But he punched it a little bit, got a little more angle than he wanted, but still he's a little more than about a diamond and a half away from that 5. Just pot the 5. Don't hook yourself. But he did not cut that ball enough. Shoots it into the rail, but doesn't leave an open shot for Surat. So it could be safety time here. Try to use that 7 perhaps, or the 6 as a blocker. He brings the white ball in between the 7 and the 6. Does not get a snooker and leaves Bobby about a 7-foot shot on that orange 5. It ends up landing a little more than a diamond away from the lower left, off the cushion. So basically just potting the ball, not scratching. It's got to be the focus here. But he overcut the 5. Watch out, 9. Taps the 9, but Surat, okay, yeah. Talk about opportunity. 4 balls on the table. He's using the rest. So he's not going to be stretched out like last time. Just need a good purchase on the white ball. He just settled for the sure thing. Stop your ball, accept a little bit of distance and a little bit of an angle for that 6, knowing that if you roll this ball in, you're going to have natural position on that 7. Surat down on the 6, but he overcuts and banks the ball in. And he's got a good look at this. He raises his hand in apology, but hey, that's rules of the game, man. That's 9 ball for you. These things happen sometimes. So here you just want to make sure you pot this ball. You're most likely going to have a decent look at the 9, but he missed the 7. Almost scratched in the lower, or in the left-hand side bag. So Bobby still has a pulse. Not going to get ideal position on the 9 should he pot the 7. Again, just focus on potting the ball, but he overcuts the ball. Probably goes above and leaves a bank. Unlikely, I think. Surat will try to bank this inside. That little table to play with for safety. Yeah, I just did sort of a side-to-side type of safety. Now the 7 ball does not bank, I don't believe. You can't cross the white ball over and bank from this angle. So most likely a return safety in the offing. Yeah, white ball up, 7 ball down, good speed control, puts him almost on the cushion down below. Got a partial snooker, but Surat can see the left side of this 7 ball. That's about the best you can do. He left a shot, but he left the white ball near the top cushion. Pretty straight. Talk about a tester. You can just roll forward, but don't follow the ball into the pocket. Easy to let that happen. And these shooting off the rail like that. Slowly rolls it in. But again, put that white ball on the rail, but nice shot nonetheless. And pretty straight on this. Sorry about that. And he rattles in the 9 in the side pocket. Bobby G fighting for his life here. He has 6. Surat has 7. Gutsy shot. Both of them really. Faced with your opponent being on the hill, you know it's caught this baller. See you next time. So he's struggling a little bit, but he's still fighting. He hasn't given up yet. And he is breaking off the left-hand side of the table. Off the rail. Breaks him hard. Pots the 1 in the right-hand side pocket. And he's going to have a look at the 2 in the side. The 2 and the 3 are up table. The 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are down table. 9 ball is sitting on the racking template. Just below to the left of the foot spot. Pots the 2 in, brings the white ball to the top rail and out. But I don't know if he's got the angle to come down table. He might have to go to the rail with a little spin like that, but not enough spin. So he has got no viable offensive shot on this pink 4 ball, so he's going to try to hide the white ball behind the 7 or the 9 some kind of way. Something like that, but the 4 ball gets away. Didn't leave a shot, but did not get the snooker he wanted. So Surat plays a kind of return safety, ends up double tapping the 4, so not a successful safety. But Bobby's got to tuck this in the lower right and get positioned on that orange 5 in the opposite corner pocket, like that. But he taps the 5 almost into the 6, so got to play safe here. Got no shot. Although, if you look at this closely, there might be something here. He's not looking at that though. He's going 100% safety. And sends the white ball up, gets a rail, good shot, legal shot. Leaves a 6.5 foot long straight in shot on the 5 for Surat. And he follows the ball into the pocket. They put him on the rail up table there. Nice potting, but a little too much power. So Bobby, knock. That's opportunity knocking. 4 balls left on the table. Ideal opportunity to make this a hill match after being down by 2 games actually. So he's going to roll this forward. There's a 7 in the lower left. Pretty good position here. 3 balls left on the table. Straight in. Screw back. Not too far. That's pretty good. That's in 8, but he's not straight in. He wanted to be straight in with that angle, but that's still pretty serviceable. Nine ball down. Bobby G has 7. Hill. And I believe Surat's going to be breaking off here. As they shake hands. Good luck. No, good luck to you. Good luck to you, sir. Handshake instead of a fist bump. Let's go. Hill. Let's go. Surat using that open hand bridge once again to break off. I think, the 4 ball went down. And have a look at the 1. he is going to have a look at the one, not an easy look. Up table, you've got the one, and just to the left and above it, you've got the 7-6 type of deal there. The 3 balls in between the side pockets. The rest of the balls are down table. The 5 and the 8 are kind of tied up though. As he pots in the 1, but did not get a good position. Put the white ball near the center diamond on the top rail there. And I believe he was taking a swing at the 9. I can't prove it. I think he was taking a swing at it. He missed the 9 by a little bit with the 2, but did not leave. He might be able to bank this ball. Might be able to bank this ball on the side, but it's tight. And most likely there wouldn't be a lot of reward. So he's going to play safe here. No, he banks the ball into the knuckle. Shot it kind of fast. 1 or 2 stroke type of deal. But the 2 ball goes down table. 9 balls in the white ball's way. So Surat's going to have to go to a rail here to make a legal hit. 1 or 2. He goes 1 rail into the 2. Good shot, legal shot, and it's going to fall. It's going to fall in the upper left. That's 9 ball for you. Rules of the game. Hit the lowest number ball first. After that, anything goes. Unless it's a money ball. Cuts in the 2, but did not disturb. He was trying to disturb that 8 ball and get a look at the 5 in the lower left. Just barely missed it with the white ball, so he's playing safe here. He's left a shot for Bobby. 5 balls left on the table. But kind of tricky to get on that 6 ball, with that 7 ball being just the left of it. I think, and the white ball is near the cushion, so now you're talking about possible jacking up. He's jacking up a little bit, about 10-15 degrees. Pots the 1 in, goes into the rail, into the 7, sending this 7 down table, leaving a moderate difficulty cut shot on the horn of the green 6 in the upper right-hand corner pocket. And position is not guaranteed off of this shot. The 7 could, the 8 could come into play, the 9 could come into play. But again, you just got to, at this point in the match, you just got to focus on potting the ball. I would not play safe from here. You got a chance to win here. Don't worry too much about position. You'll likely get a shot on the 7. But he overcut the ball. The white ball comes down, taps the 8, and left about a 7.5 foot shot on the 6 for Surat. Off angle, not the easiest of looks here. But he cuts the 6 in, but yeah, the white ball comes all the way down. So let's see. It's Saturday at 5:45 p.m. Are the banks open? Are the banks open right now? We're going to find out. Banks are open on Saturdays in Thailand. He just banked it in. White ball comes across, taps from the 9. He's got a kind of a sharp angle cut, but man, just pot this ball and don't scratch. Don't even worry about getting perfect on the 9. Just focus. Cuts it in, okay, all right. White ball comes down just above the first diamond on the left-hand side rail, and he's got a pretty nice look at the 9 here. Pretty nice look at the 9. Hill. A little bit of drama here. And he shoots it into the rail. 9 ball comes and leaves a bank for Bobby G. For all the marbles, as they say. He's banking this all day long. But it just does not want to fall. Caught both knuckles in the right hand side bag and leaving dead straight. Stop your ball. Don't do Nothing with the white ball. Just focus on potting the 9. Like that. All right. Surat emerges as the winner. Hill match. Very exciting. Back in a few minutes.